Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. And this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe and hit the bell button and get the latest news and all Raiders news. But we're back here with another Raiders video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Week 17 matchup like we had last year against the Denver Broncos. Now, this is Week 17. There is no playoff implications for both teams. This is just AFC West pride to beat the Donkeys like we do every single year. They did beat us last year, but we're trying to get redemption this year against the Denver Broncos. Now, before we get into anything of this preview video, I just want to let you know that make sure you subscribe to the channel, because if you're not subscribed to the channel, you will not be a part of the 4K giveaway. Now, the 4K giveaway, what it does is that it gives you three things that you need to do. Three things that you need to do to click enter to be a part of it. You have to subscribe to this channel. That's one. Number two, you have to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. If you see it down at the bottom, Instagram as Spotlight Raiders Talk, Twitter as Spotlight RN Talk. You will see it at the bottom, and then if you want to comment under this video, done. You can comment under this video, and once you do that, you will be entered into the 4K giveaway. Now, the 4K giveaway is Spotlight Raiders Talk merch. You will see the video in the beginning of the video, so that's what the merch will be. Two winners will be there by January 20th. January 20th will be the deadline for the 4K giveaway. Do not miss it. But let's get straight into this video. These are some key to victories of this game, because we definitely need to come out at least 500 teams, some sort. We could have been in the playoffs, but things just did not work out. So let's just go and get into the keys to victory and what we need to do to win this game. Now, the first key to victory that we need to do, is make Drew Lock uncomfortable. If there's one thing that we have seen all season from the Denver quarterback, Drew Lock, it has been that you make him very uncomfortable in the pocket. Once you get some pressure on the young signal caller, he has a tendency to make mistakes, something the Raiders are going to need him to do on Sunday. The last time these two teams played, the Silver and Black made Lock afternoon miserable, forcing him into multiple turnovers. If the defense can actually get some push and the secondary is healthy enough to make plays, they should be able to force him to turn it over at least twice in this week's 17. I have to agree here. I feel like Drew Lock is just, when he's uncomfortable, he's not really great under pressure. So I really think that we need to go out there and get that guy and get him sacked, get him the fumble, get some turnovers, at least 2 turnovers this week for the Las Vegas Raiders defense. We got to do it. We did it in week 10 against these guys. So now we got to do it again. We got to do it again and get this W and go 8-8. So that's the first key thing that we need to do to win this game against the Denver Broncos. Second key to victory that we need to do to beat the Denver Broncos on Sunday is the Raiders need to get Josh Jacobs more involved in the rushing game. The Las Vegas Raiders have an elite running back in Josh Jacobs, who was recently named to his first Pro Bowl. In Jacobs, they have a back who can take over the game at any time against Denver. Jon Gruden should make sure that he gets it going early and often. Jacobs needs not only be used to get the Raiders into the red zone, but only used actually in the inside of the 5-yard line. The team has gone away from getting him the ball in crucial situations, but against Denver, it will be wise for him to pound it inside with their power back no matter where they are on the field. 2 weeks ago, Denver allowed 180 rushing yards on the ground onto the Buffalo Bills at home, as Devin Singletary and Zach Moss ran all over them. Jacobs is a much better back than Singletary and Moss. In the last time these last two teams was together, Jacobs rushed for 112 yards on 22 carries, joining the fellow running back Devontae Booker with 2 touchdowns on the ground each. I have to agree. Josh Jacobs has not been getting the ball in crucial situations, and that all falls down on Jon Gruden. I gotta say, it is what it is, but it does fall down on Jon Gruden to give him the ball in crucial situations for us to win games. But at the end of the day, Josh Jacobs got to get going early and often. If Zach Moss and Devin Singletary can do what they do, we can do what they do with Jalen Richard and Devontae Booker and Josh Jacobs. We can run all over this defense. This defense has not been that great in some sorts. So that is the second key matchup, to make sure Josh Jacobs get it often and early, and make sure that Josh Jacobs is definitely getting all the carries that he needs in this last week, because all he needs is 24 yards to get to 1,000 yards this year. So make sure we get him going early, often, and keep pounding right down their throats until they stop it. All right, so the third thing that we need to do for keys to victory, this is the third thing that we need to do to keys to victory, and we need to keep the foot on the gas when it comes to this Las Vegas Raiders defense. Not even defense, offense, special teams, everything that we need. So this is keep the foot on the gas, because this is something that we really want to look at. So let's look at why we need to keep the foot on the gas. One of the biggest issues with the Raiders all season has been the fact that they let teams off the hook when they are beating them soundly in the second half. For the most of the year, it seems like Jon Gruden has been playing not to lose instead of playing to win, and that caused some late game collapses. When the Raiders played Denver early in the year, this was not the case. They played optimistic football all game long and pummeled the division rival. That was one of Gruden's best games of the season, and to close out 2020, he has to put another good effort out there against Denver. 3 consecutive losing seasons since returning, just not going to work, as there are ready rumblings that the team may have made a mistake by bringing him back into the fold. Las Vegas needs to close out the season with a win by any means, and it means beating the Broncos convincingly. I said it, and I'm going to say it again. I don't think we should have brought Jon Gruden back. That is my personal opinion. That's another video for another time. But at the end of the day, we need to keep the foot on the gas if we want to win this football game. If they saying that the last time that was one of the best coaching styles that he had in Week 10 against Denver, he needs to go back to that, because here's some of the reasons why our team has collapsed in the second half of this year. But we need to keep the foot on the gas and at least end the season 8-8 and be a 500 team. I would take that right now, knowing the fact that we're not going to the playoffs. So there are 3 keys to victory, y'all. 3 keys to victory for this Las Vegas Raiders team to beat the Denver Broncos. And like I said before, I feel like we're going to demolish the Denver Broncos. We're going to demolish these donkeys. All we got to do is have a running attack with Josh Jacobs, make Drew Lock uncomfortable, and keep the foot on the gas to win the game. That's all we have to do. That's the 3 things that we have to do to win this game. And I have us winning this game 37-17. If we need to put up the points. 37-17 Raiders over the Denver Broncos. We could put up 37 points on this defense, especially with Josh Jacobs, the way he's been running, and the way they give up rushing yards a lot, and they don't really have a lot of players, a lot of weapons on that offensive side outside of, Noah Fant, Phillip Lindsay, Melvin Gordon. I think Jerry Jeudy is still there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if he's injured or not, but Noah Fant is someone that is a key matchup that we definitely need to look at. But these are my 3 keys to victory to beat the Denver Broncos. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk, and I will see y'all in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.